and the gate was closed and he wasn't able to take part. Didn't seem too fussed about that, but reflecting on his opening round as a new boy, he did very well in Croatia.
Yeah, well, in Croatia, he had actually told us that he wanted to stay relaxed.
Night is on, tapes are up, and away we go. Lebedev has made a good one, but Vasilik has made a fabulous start from the outside. Oh, Doyle has come through there ruthlessly. Lebedev's down, and the red lights are on. One in the Nadadovi. Warsaw. What a setting it is. Green lights on. Tapes up. Away we go. Doyle lifted violently. Oh, there's action-packed once again. The inside. Oh, my goodness. Martin Vasilik lifted violently. Clouted the fence. But it's Jason Doyle who could have been thrown out of the race. And the Australian fires himself to the front.
Now Martin Vasilik's under a lot of pressure from Guy Hülkenberg. He's got to run up the inside. Martin Vasilik working overtime out there. And Lebedev's is not giving up at the back.
Out in front, Doyle is stretched out in front. Outside, he's drifting back into third place. Lebedev's now going into no man's land. That's a mistake there on the last lap. But this is a fabulous opening ride for the man who lies second in the championship chase. Doyle wins the first race of the night. Delay. Restart of heat number one. We've got Leon Madsen, who finished second in the sprint race. A danger. So, settling down for the second race of the evening. Takes her out, long pause. Smashing start from Leon Madsen on the inside. He gets there, but once again, the run from the outside. Lambert coming through. Tight there with Mikkelsen. Tight down the back straight, but Lambert slams the door shut going into turn number 3.
Interesting first turn, but it's Robert Lambert that makes it stick. Bravely puts his front wheel over that curve quite a long way as he slammed the door on Mikkelsen.
But riding nicely, a little bit out of shape there, Mikkelsen. Dan Quebec has ridden nicely here. He's come through into third place with Leon Madsen electing to go wide again. Early in the race, he picks up a fine win in heat number 2. As he did in Croatia 2 weeks ago. Started very well indeed. A handy performer, and he can be a red-hot starter, so he'll be looking to get away to a shot. Will we see it again here in heat 3? Whoa, tapes are up. Giniak's made a good one, but Bartosz Marzlik, fabulous out of gate number 4. Swept across the opposition, and already has got 4 or 5 bike length. Leader trapped back in 4th. Giniak's under huge pressure.
Yeah, the 3 times former world champion is looking fast. Had a good day yesterday in qualification. He's got a run now on the outside of Giernak. Giernak goes back to 3rd. Jack Holder stuck in the back, and he's now looking for a way up the inside.
Oh, Holder coming through as well. Encouraging ride from him. But a fabulous first turn from the world champion. Listen to the crowd, they love that. Cabrera just had a little bit of a twitch there on the start line. Great start from Wozniak, but here comes Bewley roaring round the outside. That's poetry in motion from Bewley. He loved that. We've now got Cabrera and Wozniak fighting for second place, and guess what? Freddie Lingman, he's out the back. Bewley out in front though, and a good battle for second.
When Dan Bewley is flowing to a lot of pressure from Simon Wozniak, he would do nothing better than to take the lead in this race in front of these Polish crowd. He looks like he might do it here. What
a front! Bewley chops back to the inside, replace the compliment. We've got less than a lap to go. Simon Wozniak riding out of his skin here. He has ridden a stormer in his opening ride. Heat number 4. Simon Wozniak out of gate number 3. Stunning opening ride from him. Freddie Lingman also coming through into 3rd place.
But once he got there, he just made the chase on Dan Bewley up the inside. Don't know where he got the traction from.
Bike was working well, wasn't it?
Well.
It really was hooking up nicely, and although Bewley was out in front, he didn't then act a wee bit, but Wozniak's bike was pulling his arms out, and it proved to be a fabulous ride, and he picks up his first win in Grand Prix in 2024. I mean, in every aspect,
he will have to be ready, lined up, ready to go.
There he goes. Is he going to get there, or will he run into the tapes? My goodness gracious me, is that ready? I tell you what, he's going to get excluded.
Yeah. It's got to be.
He's gone. He's gone. Drama for Madsen. He'll be fuming under that helmet.
Yeah, it's disappointment for Leon. Not sure whether he actually had a problem or...
Is lined up correctly. He walks away. He's happy. Referee allows them to go. Away they go. Bewley's there. Wolfen coming charging around the outside. There's grip there. Look at that. Bike's hooked up beautifully. Fires himself to the front. Wolfen go. This is more like it. Encouraging times for the former champion.
I tell you what, I haven't seen Ty Wolfenden look this quick for a couple of years. And now Dan Bewley moves out. Of course, he got passed up the inside in his previous race. And Lebedev's just tailing off a little bit, but of course he won't give up.
He's here in heat number 5, whipping around the last corner. A country mile out in front. Poetry in motion there. Dan Bewley, who's nice on, takes her up now. Away we go. Freddie's made a good one. Off the outside. Here we go through that first corner. Dan Kvek's there, but Freddie Lingman's going to squeeze him up. I tell you what, it's brave from Kvek. Yeah. Very brave. Jan Kvek, new boy, hits the front. What a ride from him. Oh, he's pulling further and further away. This is a fabulous ride from him. Got to say, at this level, I wasn't sure if Kvek was going to really find his feet. Freddie Lingman hanging on in second place. Kai Hülkenberg chasing him down. But this is a special moment for Kvek. Wins his first Grand Prix heat. First win at this level. Start Marshall walks away, tapes her up. Boom, away they go. Holders there. Here comes Doyle around the outside. Kuberis with the meat and the sandwich of Nicholson coming through. Doyle down the outside, but it's Holder. Holder now being Jules in the dirt. He's going to fire himself to the front. What a ride from Jason Doyle.
Yeah, fabulous first lap from Jason Doyle. He's always just sticking with the wide line. Oh, Jack Holder nearly got needed. And now Jack Holder switching to the outside, looking for a cutback.
Doyle out in front, looking to go back-to-back heat victories in his first 2 heats. Last lap, but Doyle now, conservative round the last corner, going to pick up a last one. Look at Mickelson, Mickelson still second place on the run to the line. Oh, Jack Holder's going to be gutted about that. The rider would have completed 2 outings at the completion of this one. Tight into the first corner, 4 abreast. Martin Vaclik hugging the inside. Wozniak now around the outside, but the doors firmly shut. But Vaclik looking good. Smartlik now coming through into 3rd place with Robert Lambert out the back. But Martin Vaclik pulling further away. Smartlik coming on strong.
Oh, so really know where to ride. Bike looks really tough to ride. Look at that move for charging up the inside.
Vaclik is away out in front. Here we go. 3 abreast down the back straight. Martin Vaclik is looking superb here. Smartlik was an opportunist there, but Lambert now showing great speed. Back in 3rd place. What a speedway race this is. Nothing. Oh, Lambert's going to do it. Oh, what a ride from Robert Lambert. Smartlik now chopping back to the inside. Lambert's going to hang on. What a speedway race that was for 2nd and 3rd. What Jack was going to do, but then he showed fantastic determination and speed. Now won his first race.
Lambert. Brilliant.
Yeah, it was. Smashing road, and he moves along sweetly now with a win and a 2nd place. But as you rightly say, Chris,
to take the quickest time of the night, and that was in heat 14. So, yeah, the track develops, and it's certainly providing some great action for us tonight.
Certainly Jack Holder will be hoping so. So, heat number 9, action about to get underway once again. Takes her up sharpish. Wozniak's got there. No, he hasn't. Because Jack Holder, the championship leader, has made a stunning start from the outside. Lebedev's working overtime, but look at Wozniak. Once again working hard. Lebedev's comes through into 3rd place, but Jack Holder out in front.
Yeah, good to see Jack out front. Oh, look at this at the back now. He's concerned. Generated lots of speed, got himself into 3rd place. Wozniak again in the thick of the action. He's really riding well. Left a big hole for Lebedev's there.
Lebedev's coming on strong. Wozniak had to respond right defensively there as they do 3rd places in his first 2 rides. Comes up with a fine win at heat number 9. On to high point. He wins from the inside. Hasn't been that fruitful, the inside gate. Takes her up, drops the clutch beautifully. Fired himself to the front. Here we go around that first corner. Certainly Kai Hülkenberg looking threatening down the Vaclik response. Runs wide. But look at this on the inside from Leon Madsen. Now the German hits the front. Oh, what a race that was as they completed the first lap. Down the back straight again. Oh, Kai Hülkenberg almost collecting Warsaw Speedway. Fabulous speedway here.
How is that Speedway? And we can see now Madsen and Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg in the thick of the action. I don't know how he stayed on the motorbike going into turn 3 there.
Lap to go. Warsaw Speedway out in front, having to work overtime, but the champion having to really lay it down there. Delights the home crowd. Wins his 2nd. Doyle's unbeaten. Here we go then. Oh, Doyle's moving all over the place. Missed the start big time. Lambert's got there. Whipping and turning, but look at Doyle. Doyle's come from nowhere. How on earth has he done that? Freddie Lingman now up the inside. Fabulous speedway in heat number 11. Doyle back to the front. What an opening lap of speedway is that? It doesn't get better.
I tell you what, Jason Doyle almost did himself a favour by moving there because he gave himself a lot of room to make the cutback. Now moving wider, wider, wider. Lots of traction out there, generates lots of speed. A little mistake there from Doyle.
Second and third in the World Championship. Freddie Lindgren has really turned on the start here. Look at the determined. Lindgren's going to win the race. Doyle hangs on in second place. Woofenden misses out for the first time this evening.
Really terrible start. He does receive a warning for that movement at the start, but it just allows him the room to make the cutback up the inside very successfully. And then, of course, he goes into a battle with Freddie Lindgren, two of the old guys in this lineup, but look at them going at each other.
Riding like teenagers. Doyle's beaten for the first time this evening. He's still on 8 points, though, almost certainly through to the semi-finals. Freddie Lindgren, a superb effort from him. They swap helmet colour. Heat number 12 tapes up. Away we go. Bewley's got there. That's electing to go wide out of gate number 2. But Bewley, wow, route round the inside. Fabulous. Klaus the fence wide. Martin Baselik's up the inside. Cierniak through into third place. With Bewley, this is what he needed.
Yeah, this is hooking up a little bit better now. He doesn't have to ride out wide, but great battle going on between Cierniak and Mikkelsen at the back. Cierniak looking quick out front.
Yeah, Bewley's got the bike working, you're right, Chris. He's absolutely flying, enjoying the big wide arc around the outside. He's so... And he had 4 points prior to this ride. This will be very handy, moving on to 7. Excellent ride from Dan Bewley so far this evening. So that's... We'll get some more to 11. And it really is fabulous atmosphere. For Warsaw Speedway, who hasn't won here, Chris, this is something I'm sure he'd like to tick this box, as it were.
Yes, of course he would. It would be fabulous for him. He's able to work.
3 lights on. Tapes are up.
Oh, Lindgren's got a problem.
He's backed up on the start line. Desperate for Freddie. But I tell you what, it's good news for Mikkelsen, because it is a shot. No question about that. But out in front, Mikkel Mikkelsen on 5 points prior to this race. He's looking for his first win of the night.
Start a little bit. He's now running around the inside, looking for a way past Lebedev's.
Into the last lap. And Lebedev's coming under more and more pressure from the world champion. One last blast through the corner. Lebedev slams the door shut, but Mikkelsen delighted with that. And Warsaw Speedway once again not having it all his own way. Here we go then. Super looking lineup. Hülkenberg's got away. But look at Holder. Holder, absolutely fabulous. Lambert's gone, well, he's gone into a different country in the first corner, almost out of the inside. But Jack Holder, the championship leader, looking good out in front. Robert Lambert steaming up the inside of Bewley, fires himself into third place.
Oh, Jack Holder looks just right for him for that point, but Hülkenberg is impressing once again in second place.
Really is. Keep your eyes on there, but Lambert's beginning to wind it on. It's getting closer, ever closer. A lap to go. Jack Holder's got it all under control. On down the back straight. One last chance through the final corner. Can the German hang on? It's going to get tired. Oh, my goodness gracious me.
Awfully tight in the run into the line. You can see there by grabbing a load of grip. The Hülkenberg once again is just grappling with it out of the fence as they go into the corner, coming up to the finish line.
Lambert got there. Look. Indeed he has. He's had a win in the second and the last. Wow, that is some start from Wozniak. Absolutely flew out of the gate. Textbook stuff from him. Through the outside with Cierniak. Look at Doyle. Doyle coming up the inside. Can he hit the front? Yes, he can. Momentarily. Wozniak and Doyle neck and neck for first place. What a corner from Doyle.
I thought Wozniak would have the speed to get back around him, and Jason Doyle seems to have found a setup. It's working very, very well for him. Race is settling down now. Madsen trying to put Wozniak under pressure.
Jason Doyle riding superbly well out in front. Madsen's on the pace, but once again, not in the big point. Doyle, though, he's on to 11. He's dominating the Grand Prix here in the Adobe. What a corner it was from him initially.
Leading as they come into the corner here to turn 1 on the second lap. And I think he realises that when Jason Doyle's up the inside of you, he's going to keep coming. You've got to get out of the way.
Yeah.
And he does so, stays on the bike, gives chase. Another good ride from him, though.
Jason Doyle. Heat. Green lights on. Tapes up. Wofenden's made a great reaction. Here we go into the... Oh, he's gone to the back. Can you believe that? Out in front, though, Quebec. Here we go. Round the outside. outside. Dominic Cabrera hits the front. My goodness gracious me, where did Martin Vacelik come from? He steams up the inside. It's all going on here. What a racing. Jankovic once again hits the front. And Woofenden's at the back. You can't take your eyes off of this one.
Yeah, Woofenden now looking for a way up the inside on Cabrera. Cabrera led this race, and now he's got up the inside. And at the moment, Martin Vacelik's missing all the action once again. He'll be happy to be out front, out of the way.
Martin Vacelik and Jankovic with one last blast around the outside in the final corner. Can he do anything about it? No, he can't. Martin Vacelik wins his second race of the evening. The Slovakian really going along very nicely.
The inside moves Quebec over, and of course Martin Vacelik, he's come off gate 3. He's only had one race winner all night, takes full advantage of the whole left. Look at the mistake there from Jan Quebec as Cabrera comes up the inside of him. It's all getting a little bit untidy for him there. Done well to stay on the bike actually.
Indeed he did, but at the conclusion it's Martin Vacelik that comes through in flying colours. Desperately disappointing for Ty Woofenden after such a good reaction away from the tapes. Will be relatively satisfied. So let's get some more reaction now. Abby's down there as always, and Mikko Mikkelsen is probably a little bit nervous. He was off the pace yesterday in qualifying and just hasn't had the speed. Dropping the clutch right, but just not generating enough speed.
Yeah, for sure. He hasn't been outclassed by any means. He's been making decent starts with the lads, but he's
in as good a position as possible. He's 17. Taped up, away we go, even break, tight break. Lebedev's has got there, Shierniak round the outside, working a treat, hustling the bike, hits the front for the first time. He's back. Tell you what, there's been a bit of water go down here and a little bit greasy out there, but for Matthias Shierniak, he's pulling away out in front. It's
right here from Shierniak. He's had 4 rides, the pressure was off him, he had nothing really to lose here. He's come off gate 4 with a great start, riding well. Lambert, a little disappointed
in his last outing. Fans will be delighted to see him. The Polish contingent in here, it's nearly 50,000 of them. He's delighted with that. And so he should be. It's been a tough night for him. But he goes away, not just with a few points to his name, he goes away with a...
In SGP2 on the way to 2 gold medals in the last couple of years. And a little bit of disappointment here really for Robert Lambert. Would have been looking, I'm sure.
Tapes are up. We're away. Gate number 2. All right, Hülkenberg. That's a stunning start from the German. He hits the front. Here comes Wozniak round the outside in the second place. Woofenden into third. And Mikkelsen pushing him hard as well, but Kai Hülkenberg...
2 riders out front, Hülkenberg on 6 before this race, and Wozniak, this will be enough for them to take them into the semi-finals, which will be a great result for both those guys.
Building on that performance.
Mistake.
Yeah, mistake from Wozniak. Can Woofenden pounce? No, he can't. But Kai Hülkenberg, 10 points. Last time in Croatia, he's through to the semi-finals. So is Wozniak. Mikkelsen misses out at the back. Jason Doyle on the inside. Can he do it again? It's away nicely. Certainly is. He's hit the front. Untidy going into the first corner with Bewley and Smarslick. Smarslick coming through into second place. Down the inside is Jankovic into third. But Jason Doyle. Doyle is riding out of his skin tonight. He's having a fabulous Grand Prix, but Smarslick is hunting him down.
Yeah, Smarslick is definitely on the charge, and the roof has almost come off the stadium as he roars up the inside. Doyle's going to pin it down on him. There's no way through. Oh! Mistake there for Doyle. I've got a feeling Smarslick might be able to ride through here. No!
Fantastic moment for Jason Doyle to refuse lurking. But Doyle's under pressure again. What a fabulous heat, number 19. But Doyle around the last corner. Here we go. He's going to move on to 14 points. Bewley's back in third with Smarslick second. Quebec misses out.
Absolutely wonderfully poised tonight. I've got to say, I think it's the most convincing performance from Jason Doyle in a Grand Prix for some time. There's that mistake. Gets it back under control very, very quickly. And again, all working so hard. You can see another mistake there for Smarslick. Bikes all reacting. They're all getting braver and braver with the setups.
Yeah, bikes are getting a little bit unpredictable earlier on this evening. Here we go, heat number 20. Tapes are up. We're away. Hold up. Whoa. Superb, but I tell you what, Holder's on the outside, Madsen's gone very wide, down the back straight, it's all about Martin Vacelik. Martin Vacelik really had to breathe in now. I thought Jack Holder was going to clip the back of Vacelik. Vacelik is having one of those nights, you know. He won last year, of course, in Cardiff on a temporary track, and he's having a great night here.
Yeah, he's looking on to 10 points. This will not be enough for Freddie Lindgren, but this one, all about Martin Vacelik.
That's the semi-finals, as is Jack Holder. He's turned his night around. Freddie Lindgren, desperately disappointing now. Has a draw goes. It's been quite fascinating indeed. The outside gate has been fruitful, but the inside gates have begun to work as the longer the evening has gone on. There's no doubt that he is top quality when he really gets his act together. Hülkenberg won his last race out of gate number 2, got it again in the semi-final. Lambert out of gate number 3 and Jack Holder off the outside. Smashing looking race. Bashalik off the outside. You nailed it, Chris.
Thank you.
Absolutely nailed it. Doyle off the inside in the first one. The riders now emerging for the first semi-final. 3 races to go to see who's going to win the second round of the 2024 World Championship. It's number 2 in blue, Robert Lambert, gate number 3 in white, and Jack Holder, the championship leader, will go from the outside in the green lights on. Tapes up, away we go. Hülkenberg trying to get there, but look at Holder! Tough on Hülkenberg that.
But that was really about Holder coming across, done nothing wrong. He's made a good enough start to do so. And at that point, it just gets too tight with the 2 riders on the inside of him. And Hülkenberg's the one that goes over.
Devil's advocate. Is Doyle a bit hard on Hülkenberg here?
I'm not really sure, because if Holder hadn't have been there, Hülkenberg wouldn't have fallen off. So
that's fair comment.
You know, it's 3 riders all going for the same little bit of turf.
No exclusion light on though, Chris. So let's keep our fingers crossed we see them all fall back. And we are hearing, the stadium announcers at least said it's all fall back. I don't know why they get the information before we do. We're obviously a little bit further down the line. But in truth,
well, we called it anyway. We knew what it would be. It's a hard fall. That's a typical collarbone type crash.
Well, you're right. High side accident, landing heavily. Holder in yellow had made such a fabulous start in the initial start of the semi-final number 1. To find out, second time of asking, that takes her up. Doyle's made a fabulous start off the inside. He gets there, but Holder's made that 5 word of fuel. That's tight. Down the back straight. Jason Doyle determined. Holder's in trouble. He's gone wide. Lambert's come through in the sector, but Doyle's out in front.
Tell you what, that was a wise move from Jason Doyle to move Jack Holder out. Of course, Jack's leading the championship, and this could have a massive effect on him.
Doyle's nearly in the fence. How did he hang on to that? Fantastic action for second and third. Holder's come through in the second place. He got the better of Lambert. Lambert is going to win the first semi-final, and he's through to the final. Oh my goodness, it's tight for second. Very tight for second. I think the Holder just about hung on. Robert Lambert was involved. Smarzlik off the inside in red. Dan Bewley gate number 2 in blue. Simon Wozniak gate number 3 in white. And Martin Bashlik off the outside in yellow. This semi-final's got something to live up to. I'll tell you what. Semi-final number 2. Green line is on. Tapes up fast. And the poles are away. Wozniak hits the front, Martin Bashlik round the outside, Smarzlik covering that move, electing to, but keep your eyes on Bartosz Smarzlik, who hits the front now. The roar from the crowd is impressive. Wozniak's not out of it though, look at the grip he's got, coming off a turn number 2.
And Bewley's now mixing it as well. He'd made a disastrous start. Martin Bashlik now round the outside.
Whoa!
From him.
What a ride from Martin Bashlik.
So much speed.
And Bewley's now coming to third. Bartosz Smarzlik, he's going to cruise through to the final. Probably his best ride of the night. Here comes Martin Bashlik through in the second place. And Smarzlik's in. Championship performance there. It's been a sensational Speedway evening. So we'll look at the points that are given out for the runway with a decent haul of points. We're building up for the gate choice for the grand final here in the Adobe. Let's have a look at the gate success for the final time this evening before the last race of the evening. From the inside, must have been tempted for the outside, but went for gate number 1. Gate number 2 for Robert Lambert. Martin Bashlik out of gate number 3, and Bartosz Smarzlik probably delighted to be off the outside. I feel that gives him a very good chance.
Yeah, I think he will be feeling a little bit like the restaging of the semi-final one. I just felt it would be too hard for him to give that up. He's a muscler. He wants to muscle his way into the first turn. He'll want to be on the inside.
at that skyline. Beautiful evening here in Poland. Absolutely beautiful evening. Off the inside in the red helmet colour. Robert Lambert off gate number 2 in blue from Great Britain. Martin Vasilik from Slovakia out of gate number 3 in white. And from Poland, the world champion, the 4-time world champion, Bartosz Marzlik. Green light is on now. Takes her up around the way. Great start from Doyle. Here comes Marzlik. Marzlik's gone very wide. Brilliant corner from Doyle. Doyle stretches a march down the back straight. He hits the front. Lambert's through into 3rd place. But Bartosz Marzlik in 2nd place.
To be hearing the motor. Marzlik doing all he can. 2nd place in this Narodowy Stadium tonight won't be enough for him. But Jason Doyle's doing everything right at the moment. But Marzlik,
one last blast down the back straight. Jason Doyle through the last corner, and he's going to be a Grand Prix winner once again. Doyle wins in the Narodowy. What a fantastic moment for him. He's been the rider of the night. Always off the line down the back straight.
That's a little embarrassing.
That's embarrassing, but I don't think he cares.
No.
What a night.
He's happy with
What a night. He's had 7 rides, he's had 6 wins. He had 7 rides 2 weeks ago. He didn't have any wins.
No, it's polar opposites for Jason Doyle. It was a fantastic reaction from him. And as I said, he rides the race perfectly. Perfect lines, no mistakes. Marzlik right behind him, under loads of pressure, handles it well.
He does indeed. The track has behaved as well. Last year the track broke up just a touch, but this year the track has been very well behaved indeed. Jason Doyle has been the rider of the night. Yeah, and unfortunately he's going to see it once or twice, but he won't care a jot because he's picked up another Grand Prix victory, 20 points to his name. He moves on to 38 World Championship points, and that really is quite fabulous, and he leads the way in the World Championship. And for a man at 30